Okay, let's actually talk about it. The body fat percentage women truly notice. I'm gonna give you a little backstory on me first, right? So I used to be a skinny guy, all right? Skinny as a fucking twig, all right? I never got noticed. I was felt invisible. And then since I started actually putting on muscle, right? People started to take notice of me, and especially women. And I want to tell you the brutal truth about women, right? And what they find attractive when it comes to you actually being in shape or being lean, okay? So the first thing that they notice, right, it's not even about you being lean, okay? Because let's face it, about 80% of the time, you're not walking around topless anyway, right? You're probably wearing t-shirts or hoodies or whatnot. So the first thing that women actually truly notice is actually your shoulder to waist ratio. Because let's face it, yeah, even if you are like 18%, 90% body fat, but you got a great shoulder to waist ratio, it doesn't really matter, okay? Because you look good in t-shirts anyway, right? Your shoulders are broad, you got a small waist, and you look aesthetic, okay? And I kind of want to be true, like honest with you guys as well, yeah, to be fair. Because I know like with women, one sec, I think the light is a bit weird, but you know what, it's cool, you can see me, right? That's the main thing. I think with women, especially, once you get around about, I say 15% body fat, right? I don't think women really care whether you're 10% body fat, whether you're 8% body fat. I don't really think it makes a difference. I think once you get to a certain place where you do look lean and you got a good amount of body mass on you, it doesn't really matter, right? As long as you're looking aesthetically pleasing and you're looking good and you look like you take care of yourself, you look like you got higher standards for yourself, I think that's what's truly attractive, right? Because I've seen some people that are super lean, right? And their face just doesn't look attractive. And it's not because of like they're ugly, it's because some people's face look completely different when they're lean, right? Some people look too sucked in, right? I don't know if you've seen them crackheads, yeah, but you know, like if you're like in town or you're walking on the street and you see someone that's potentially like, you know, a crackhead, right? And you see their face, it's like, it's so sucked in. It's like there's literally 0% body fat. Obviously not actually 0% body fat, but it looks like they got 0% body fat, right? And the face is so sucked in that it just doesn't look right and it doesn't look appealing, okay? Personally, I think being too lean, if you got a nice face, if you got a good jawline, if you got good cheekbones and you look lean, it might suit you. But if you ain't got a good jawline and if you ain't got cheekbones and you're just a fucking skull, mate, if you're just a skull and you're lean, it might not look right, all right? Some people look better when they're like 15% body fat. Some people look better when they're like 16, 17% body fat, right? In terms of the face anyway, right? Again, it's not just about your physical appearance, but obviously your face matters too. But my point is, I think the sweet spot when it comes to women, when women start to notice me, was straight away anything below 15% body fat, you're good, bro. You're actually good. Because I'd say the truth here, since I started putting on muscle when I was skinny, right? When I was skinny, it was weird, right? Because like I was skinny, but I was like low-key like skinny fat, right? I didn't have much muscle on me, but I had a bit of fluff on me, you know what I'm saying? But I was skinny though. Does that make sense? But my point is like, I wasn't getting noticed then, right? Even though I was leaner and my face was leaner. Like, I didn't even show you my face before. My face was leaner before, right? But it just didn't look right, okay? But once you start putting on some muscle, right? A couple of pounds of muscle, trust me, you are gonna feel different, right? Clothes are gonna start looking better on you, right? When you start actually adding on muscle, your clothes will feel naturally better on you. In fact, every single piece of clothing will look 10 times better on you, right? So my point is, women will start noticing, women will start noticing you once you get to roughly about 15% body fat. That's the truth, right? When you're visually, aesthetically pleasing, you got a great shoulder to width ratio, you got some good biceps on you, you got some good triceps on you, your arms are looking good, right? That's when you're gonna start noticing a big change, and women started acting different, right? Women started acting different around me when I started to go to, like, you know, just like little restaurants and bars and just chill and whatnot. Like, the main thing they'd compliment me on was literally like my forearms, my arms. To be fair, even my shoulders. Like, women would always touch my shoulders and my arms, like, all the time. All right, especially if they're like, when they're truly attracted to you, they just want to touch you up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, once you get lean, right, once you start putting on some muscle, and then, you know, you're around women, you will notice what they always like. You'll notice what they love the most about you, right? Again, obviously, like, my face has gone a lot more better now anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I was decent looking anyway, you know what I'm saying? But my point is, trust me, once you build a physique, women will find you so attractive that they just want to just touch you all the time, okay? That's the truth, all right? There's a couple of other points I want to make as well. I don't want to miss any points. I made a little list. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, like, girls aren't going to tell the difference, bro, if you're 10% body fat. Yeah. Like, I think when you hit a certain amount of body fat percentage, anything below like 13%, I think that's more for the men, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it starts to become like, a bit gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. Like, if you want to do it, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, when it comes to women, right, they don't really care, like, too much, right? Like, oh, he's 8% body fat. Whoa, that's gonna, like, change everything. No. I think when you get towards, like, anything below 10%, or even anything below 13%, I think men start respecting you more. You know what I'm saying? Not ideally respecting you more, but men care more about you being at 10% body fat than women do. Does that make sense, right? Women just care about if you look good, you know what I'm saying, you smell good, you dress good, you're appealing, you got some status. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're happy with that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so if you're not in shape currently right now and you're looking to get in shape, right, or you're on the journey of getting in shape, I'm telling you, there's a lot more bonuses than you ever would imagine, all right? There's a lot more opportunity when you're in shape. You'll get way more opportunities, not even just with women, but with fucking business opportunities, with even just friendships, or just a lot more better things come in life, right? When you are in shape, okay? Especially if you just like I'll be honest with you, like, every time I go somewhere, and like people like to give you little freebies, or like if you go to the shop and that, yeah, and if you go to the shop, like, people just like to talk to you all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know, like, and I remember when I was skinny, like, not many people were paying attention to me. I wasn't getting as much conversations out of people. Like, even though I was still a quiet kid, and I'm still quiet sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not loud in that. But my point is, people want to always approach you. People always want to be around you. They want your attention. You know what I'm saying? They get me? So it's a completely different life, man. So I'm telling you, get in shape. Don't fucking stop. Stay consistent, and you will get what you deserve. Whatever you put in is what you get out. All right? But I'm telling you right now, yeah, me getting in shape changed my whole life. Like, my whole fucking life. And I know for sure it will change your life. That being said, get in shape, and I'll see you guys in the next video.